Okay, so welcome to the 2023 training session for farmers and market managers. My name is Rebecca Davidson, and I run the Farmers Market Nutrition Program for Massachusetts. So my contact information is on the screen. You can reach me at any time with questions about the program. So today we are going to go through some program contacts, a little bit of background about the program, how to become certified, what can be redeemed for coupons, what the market requirements are, how to redeem and be reimbursed for coupons, enforcement of the guidelines, civil rights compliance, and then time for questions at the end. So all certified farmers and market managers must also read the complete guidelines for farmers and farmers markets every year. You only need to complete this interactive training once, but you do need to complete a self-training every year by reading through those guidelines. They are available in Spanish, and I will be sending them to you all after conclusion of this training. So this also goes for any employees or volunteers that you have at the market. They need to have a basic understanding of the program if they're going to be interacting with coupons or coupon recipients. So you can explain the program guidelines to them. I'll be sending the slides as well. This training is being recorded, so you can share this video with them. But they just need to be aware of and understand the program guidelines. So again, my contact information is on the screen. Feel free to reach out with any questions. For questions specifically related to coupon reimbursement, please contact Mass Farmers Markets. Please note that the address of Mass Farmers Markets as well as MDAR's address are both changing this year. And so Mass Farmers Markets will be sending out information reflecting their new address, but their contact is the same. Joe McIlwain manages the coupons at Mass Farmers Markets. So a little bit of background about the program. It is funded by USDA through annual appropriations for the WIC portion of the program and the Farm Bill for the senior portion of the program. Both aim to provide low-income participants with access to fresh, nutritious fruits and vegetables and support and aid in the expansion of farmers markets and farm stands. So USDA allocates roughly $22 million per program through the 49 state agencies, U.S. territories, and federally recognized Indian tribal organizations that participate in the program. In Massachusetts, WIC participants over the age of 4 months old are eligible to receive a $30 booklet that can be used to buy fresh produce at farmers markets and farm stands in Massachusetts. WIC coupons are separate from regular WIC benefits and can't be used at the grocery store. Low-income seniors and disabled individuals living in congregate housing are eligible to apply for a $50 booklet to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables, cut herbs, and honey at participating markets and farm stands. So that's a big difference between the two programs, is that seniors can use their coupons to purchase honey, while WIC participants cannot. In addition, another difference is the value. So WIC participants this year are receiving a $30 booklet, and our seniors for this year and the following year will be receiving a $50 booklet. We're expecting to serve over 30,000 WIC participants this year and 28,000 seniors with coupons in 2023. And what are the program benefits? So this program supports Massachusetts agriculture, provides an opportunity to meet and learn from local farmers. It obviously increases access to fresh fruits and vegetables for those participants, allows participants to connect with their community at the farmers market, and allows them to access other program benefits. So if you're just joining us, welcome. Please put yourself on mute and take off your camera. We are recording this session, and we will gladly take questions at the end of this recorded portion of the training. So what's new in 2023? We are changing the coupon denomination from $2.50 to $5 each. And you can't get change back for coupon purchases. So we're hoping that this change in denomination doesn't create any issues, but certainly keep us posted if it does. Another change, as I mentioned, is that we will be increasing the benefit for seniors up to $50 per person from 25 with thanks to a grant that we applied for and received. We're also going to be coordinating with UMass Nutrition Extension that conducts nutrition ed demos at farmers markets, and we're hoping to have coupon distributions at markets where nutrition extension is at, and just in general have more WIC coupon distribution at farmers markets. So as I said, WIC participants receive $30 worth of coupons. They also receive information on nutritional benefits and recipes, as do the seniors in our program. So this needs to be updated. It's $50 per senior who will be receiving a coupon booklet, and they also receive nutrition ed and recipes. So for new farmers and market managers, when they sign on to the program, they must complete this training along with the appropriate agreement form. So after this training, I will be going through the list of participants, and if you did not submit the agreement form that you need to submit, I will send you a link. And then once you fill out that agreement form, I can issue you a certification number for farmers or a PIN for new farmers markets. Once certified, farmers will receive a stamp and ink pad to cancel coupons with your unique certification number, a sign stating that you accept coupons, and markets will also receive a PIN. If you're also operating a farm stand, then you will also receive a farm stand PIN. And we'll talk about what these numbers will be used for in a moment. Reimbursement materials, so you will need some paperwork in order to mail your coupons in for reimbursement, and that will come directly from Mass Farmers Markets. So we expect that those will be sent out sometime in June. Also, please allow for some time for us to send out the certification materials. We've moved offices, so we're still getting our bearings in the new space, but you will have your certification materials in ample time before the coupons are distributed. So renewals happen on a particular cycle. So this year is a recertification year for farmers and farm stands. So for market managers, please note that all of the farmers that participated in the program in previous years will need to renew. So please remind your produce vendors, your honey vendors who accept coupons that this is a renewal year. We also accept new farmers in the program on a rolling basis. So, once coupons are in circulation, you may have new farmers at your market who didn't participate before, who would like to. Just please send them our way and we would gladly certify them. We do want to certify farmers as soon as possible so that they can send in any coupons that they've accepted. But the deadline, the expiration date for coupons is October 31st. So we want to make sure that we're certifying farmers as early as possible. Farmers markets who renewed last year will not need to renew again until 2025. So if you are a farmer joining this year, your agreement is valid for 3 years. So you'll need to renew again in 3 years. And for markets, you will need to renew again in 2025. All of our agreement forms are available online. And if you didn't submit your agreement, I'll be sending you the link directly for you to complete. We do certify farm stands in the program within certain criteria. Those criteria are in the guidelines that I'll be sending over and detailed on the slide. I'm not going to go through all of these things, but the most important thing is that we don't certify self-service farm stands. So there needs to be somebody there who can take the coupons and ensure that they're being used to purchase appropriate products, and so forth. So we've merged this year our farm stand form and our farmer form. So you will get, if you're authorizing a farm stand, you'll get a farm stand pin still, but you just can use that same form in order to submit your farm stand agreement. Farmers can accept coupons only at certified markets. In our follow-up email, we'll be sending you a list of all of the market pins. If you don't see the market that you plan to accept coupons at on that list, please let us know and we can check that out. So only locally grown produce sold by authorized farmers or supply farmers is eligible. And so what that means is that, you may want to bring blueberries to the market, and you may not grow blueberries, and that's okay. You can purchase blueberries from a neighboring farm, as long as the product is local, so within Massachusetts or a neighboring state, and as long as the market allows you to bring in outside produce, then you can accept coupons for that produce, so long as it meets those two requirements. So farmers market requirements, markets must be approved and certified to participate in the program, and markets must also have operating guidelines that address vendor eligibility and produce source. So these guidelines must meet our farmers market policy. For all the market managers, I'll be sending you the farmers market policy in the follow-up email. So please review that and make sure that your market meets that policy. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We ask that managers also agree to notify any uncertified growers of their eligibility to participate. So any produce vendors, any honey vendors, we ask that you refer those growers to us so that we can certify them if they're interested. Markets must have at minimum 2 certified vendors. So I'd like to just remind here that markets do not accept coupons directly from customers. It's the individual vendors at the market who will take the coupons in exchange for eligible products and then mail them in for reimbursement. So we ask that farmers post prices for all items on sale and post a sign stating that coupons are accepted. We will be mailing out this sign to any new vendors. If anybody needs a replacement sign, we're happy to mail that out as well. We will send them out to managers upon request. Because managers don't take the coupons directly, we don't send signs to market managers, but some market managers like to have a sign posted at the booth, and that's okay too. We can mail you a sign if you'd like. So all coupons are valued at $5 and they expire October 31st. For this year, senior coupons will be brown and WIC coupons will be orange. So WIC and senior coupons are redeemable for locally grown, unprocessed fruits, vegetables, and cut herbs. And senior coupons are also redeemable for locally produced honey. Recipients can't exchange coupons for cash, and you also can't give change for coupon purchases. So when you're ready to mail your coupons in, you want to keep them separate for each location, each market that you attended. You don't need to keep them separate for each market day. So say you attend a market every Saturday, you don't have to keep every Saturday market coupon separate, just for each location that you attend. You cancel them by stamping them with your farmer certification number, and you bundle them by color. So WIC with WIC coupons, senior with senior coupons, and by location, by market pin. So when you're mailing in your coupons, you fill out this bundle wrapper that will be mailed to you by Mass Farmers Markets with the farm name, the PIN, so either the market PIN or the farm stand PIN, the certification number for the farmer, the date, the number of coupons, and their value. And you can only fit 100 coupons per bundle. That's what Mass Farmers Markets asks as far as a maximum. And then you fill out this request for payment form. So you'll get new requests for payment forms every year. You may have some left over from previous years, but please only use the current ones because they do change. Don't forget to sign this request for payment form. It is a carbon copy, so you can keep the bottom copy for your records as a receipt. And you fill all this information out on there. And we ask that you send them using certified mail or UPS so that you can have a return receipt request form, some way to be able to track the coupons because you are responsible for them until they're received by Mass Farmers Markets, and they're essentially cash. So we recommend that you mail them in regularly. The address again is changing, so please note whatever address Mass Farmers Market sends in their packet. They have very detailed instructions, so just follow those instructions when you send them in to Mass Farmers Markets. And don't hesitate to call us or ask us any questions you may have. We also ask that you not use the standard number 10 envelope. Coupons can be jammed in there, but that size envelope is prone to breaking. So just please be advised of that. So when you mail your coupons in, they'll be on a particular schedule. Mass Farmers Markets will send you that schedule when it's available. And if you get your coupons in before that deadline, then you will get the payment, the associated payment, which is 2 weeks later. So you want to just take a look at that payment schedule to ensure that you're paid promptly. We do recommend direct deposit, and I'll send you instructions on how to apply for that. The deadline to submit all coupons is November 15th. And that is for coupons that are accepted before or on October 31st. So all coupons expire October 31st. So you have about 2 weeks to make sure that all your coupons get in, which is also why we recommend just sending them in fairly periodically throughout the season. We do conduct regular monitoring and enforcement to ensure compliance with guidelines. The penalties for violating guidelines range from a written warning to being permanently banned from the program. This is very rare, but we have to just go through these pieces here. A written warning is issued for minor violations, such as giving change for coupon purchases. A 1-year suspension is issued for more severe violations, such as accepting coupons for non-local products. And a permanent ban is issued for very severe violations of the guidelines or repeated violations. By signing the agreement form every year, the farmer and market manager agree to follow civil rights rules and regulations. These are outlined in more detail in the guidelines. We ask that you review the guidelines every year as a way to become familiar with civil rights rules and requirements because they do change year over year. Any information you provide about the program that references distribution or eligibility has to have the non-discrimination statement. That's pretty rare for farmers and market managers. Generally, you're just posting that you may be a certified vendor, and that doesn't require the non-discrimination statement. But if you have any questions, just let me know. So this is what the non-discrimination statement looks like. It outlines participant rights and the process for filing a complaint should a participant feel they've been discriminated against. I just want to note that the protected bases paragraph at the top has been updated this year to include gender identity and sexual orientation. When in the unlikely event, we haven't had this come up yet, but in the unlikely event that there is a civil rights complaint at a market, we would ask that you send the following information to MDAR that you see on the screen. So the name, address, telephone number of the person making the complaint so that we can follow up, the location of where the incident occurred, what happened, any witnesses, the date, and then the basis for the alleged discrimination. We ask that you send this information within 5 business days of receiving the complaint. So just to review, the person making the complaint would be directed to this non-discrimination statement that is in their coupon booklet. It's also in the guidelines. And then you would refer the complaint to us so that we can keep track. Farmers and market managers must take reasonable steps to assure meaningful access to programs by persons with limited English proficiency. We have included translated materials explaining how to use the coupons at the back of the guidelines so that those are available if need be. And you can always contact us if there's an issue at the market and if somebody needs translation services, we can provide those. Verification of citizenship or immigration status should never give rise to discrimination, and markets must ensure physical accessibility for buildings and facilities, particularly to persons in wheelchairs and with mobility disabilities. We ask that you treat customers with dignity and respect, and that if there are complaints not related to civil rights, that you work to resolve them. But if they are civil rights related, please refer the customer to the non-discrimination statement and follow the referral policy. We do review compliance with these civil rights requirements and regulations. And if an issue is identified, we will work with you to address it and to ensure compliance at the market or the farm stand. So that concludes the recorded portion of the training. I'm just going to end the recording.